injury, but there are ways to avoid them.
In the Mailing Minute, Ken has tips on how to override the fear of getting hurt when working out.
I tell you what, I feel like about 90% of the injuries that take place at the gym you can get rid of by just adhering to these 5 simple tips. The other 10% or so just because people aren't smart. But if you take a look at these, this will help you to stay injury-free, because it's all about when you get into the gym what you're going to do. So let's talk about this, avoiding injuries when you're working out. And it's mainly for probably maybe older men or maybe people who haven't been at the gym for a while and you're kind of getting back into it right now. First thing you're going to want to do, believe it or not, you're going to want to get some instruction. Here's the thing about men, and I did this the other day. I went back to the gym and there's new machines popping up all the time. But I'm a man. I know how to work the machines. I don't. So I sit down and try working this machine and I was doing it the wrong way. That is going to definitely get you hurt. If you don't know how to properly use the machine, maybe you're unfamiliar with it, maybe it looks different, men don't know how to ask for help, you better ask for some help when you get to the gym. If you're not using that machine properly or not doing that particular exercise properly, you are definitely going to get hurt, and that's going to ruin your whole progress. Number 2, you got to warm up and stretch. Let me just say this, people. Old, cold muscles equals hot mess. You do not want to do that, because you have to warm everything up and stretch. Especially the older you get, it's not as pliable as it used to be. You got to kind of coax all that stuff to get it going, and that really entails warming up and especially stretching. You need to stretch before and after to make sure you don't get any injuries while you're working out. Number 3, you're going to cross-train. So cross-training means that you're alternating your muscles. You're not working the same muscle group every single time. Why? If you're working the same muscle group, that's going to lead to fatigue and overuse. Overuse is going to lead to an injury. So that's why you have to give your muscles a break. So while you're working one different muscle group, the other one is recovering from that previous workout. You go back and forth. It gives you a nice balanced workout, but most importantly, it's not going to overuse one particular muscle group, and that leads to injury. Number 4, you got to be smart about it. Like, you know your body. You know you got an old knee injury and you can't go in there and go crazy on the squat machine. But you see some guys maybe got a couple of big racks on there, so you think you're going to get involved in that. You know exactly what your body needs. You know how your body works. Be smart about your workout. Don't overextend yourself. Don't get overzealous because you're feeling really good on that particular day. Take it easy and adhere to the plan and stick to those particular rules. And the last thing you want to think about, you need to wear proper attire. You'd be surprised if you have old running shoes. See, your body adjusts and your brain adjusts to everything. So if you have old shoes, they're not really supporting your feet, but your body will adjust, and now your feet or your legs or your ankles are overcompensating on one side or the other. That leads to injury. Make sure that you're wearing the proper gear. Make sure your shoes are good to go. Make sure that you don't have drawstrings that are hanging out on your shorts or your sweats. That's going to get caught up in a machine. Things like that can happen at the gym. It's crazy out there. Just adhere to these 5 simple rules, and you will avoid any injuries while you're working out. To find out more, go to GoodDaySacramento.com. Click on Show Info for today's date. Man up. You're getting all the machines right at the gym. Good Day continues right after this.